Greetings everyone, this is First and 2073 with the next episode of Geopolitical Simulator 4, Power and Revolution. Thank you for all the comments in the past episode about the Lebanese question on whether or not we should annex Lebanon or colonize them. It looks like there's an overwhelming consensus for annexation. We're still having a lot of problems with these soldiers trying to position themselves in Israel. And so we're going to have to move. I'm going to try to move as many as possible into the northern Lebanese city up here, and hopefully that will keep them out of the... Can I click this guy? There we go. Keep them out of the problem down here. Get into these cities. What else? This guy too. And I wish I could just control these forces directly. There we go. Into the city. Even more. So, again, sorry. Most of this episode is probably going to be me trying to keep my own troops out. There are some big numbers there. 80,000. Oh, that's tanks. There's another one. Going into Jordan or Syria. It's even worse. Syrians hate us already. Alright, come on. I can't even click on it because these just dead units. Alright, I think that should be good for now. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and send some of these other forces back because we have too many as it is. Yeah, that's 61,000. Or no, that's tanks probably. I'm going to go ahead and send this whole group back. We've already got Israeli forces on the naval borders there. Tensions have risen. Israel has gone from a neutral gray to a perturbed light red, pinkish color. So that is a concern. Diplomatically, we also have other forces on the way. We got tons of French troops on the way. Tons of French troops. There should be Albanian troops around here somewhere. Wow, overwhelming amount of French troops. I should probably pull out as many of my forces as possible and just let the Allies kind of take some of the burden there. Yeah, I don't want to sacrifice too many of my own troops if there's allies that are going to be doing the fighting. Also, diplomatically, I want to open up negotiations with... I had a meeting with Bulgaria. We're already allied with Bulgaria. Maybe, if I can get them to... since we're allied already, maybe I can get them to give us access, military access. I think I probably already have air and sea access. If I can get ground access as well, we can move north of the Balkans and flank Serbia via this Bulgarian plain here. And looks like Serbia's got pretty decent southern borders. It's the northern borders where they're wide open. So we're gonna have to take out that airbase probably immediately. I should probably also check on my access with Macedonia. I could. It looks like we have really good relations with Macedonia at the time, and I could probably convince them to form some sort of alliance with us. But again, a lot of people out there really are hawkish on Macedonia, and they want me to annex that as well. If I annex Serbia and Bosnia, and we won't be connected to Greece, it's going to be awkward. But I think I can probably, at least, if I can't find any dirt on Montenegro, I think I can blitz them pretty easily. I could probably take out that air base immediately and have troops positioned here to just take their capital. I probably can do that quickly enough. Guess how many troops do they have in Montenegro? They only have 2,000 troops. I think I can do that before. I'll take out both the air base and the naval base right away. Try to knock out as many troops as possible. I think I can capture the capital before they get a UN resolution against us. That would be... I have to do it quick. That would be kind of risky. So that would give me naval access to Bosnia and Serbia, and that'll make a little bit more sense for me, I think. Then I don't. If I can do that, I don't think I necessarily have to annex Macedonia. But I also have dirt on Kosovo too. So an annexation there, but there are 2 American bases in Kosovo at the time, right now. So we're meeting with Bulgaria. I'm gonna see if I can try to also meet with Israel. Maybe if I can make a deal with them or something. They're probably not gonna want to meet with me. Making me nervous. See if I can meet with Israel. Trying to make a deal with them. Some sort of trade deal or something like that, just to ease tensions. Alright, so again, I'm gonna have to go slow for this episode, but I think we are almost at. We almost have the palace under siege. Well, there's still a lot of troops there. Let me go ahead and send more of my troops into the head of state's residence here. We're gonna try to concentrate troops. I wish I could definitely take these guys and move them into the People's Square. I wish I could move these. I can't move these commandos. I guess they have to drop first, and then I'll be able to move them. I have a tank here. Let's see if this tank can't shell these infantry forces. And we're going to try to get this tank to shell that tank. And this one to shell that infantry unit. Okay. What are these guys doing? Have they dropped yet? Drop. Alright, I do have to pay attention to what's going on outside the city. Yikes. This is a tense situation here. Who's that? That's the Israelis canceled the meeting. Alright, they don't want to talk. But meeting is still go with Bulgaria. Where are... Let's see if anyone is here. Who's that? Get out of there. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to keep pausing here. All of these forces, even this tank is getting closer to the border. Get out of there. Alright, here we go. Jeez. Turn around. Victory in Beirut. What is that? Who's this? What does that say? Build camp. Maybe I'll do that. Build a camp. Right there. Maybe we'll be able to put some troops in the camp. Alright, so we have here a membership application. I gotta pause this. Membership applications for Belize. Belize envoys have placed membership with our organization. As a member state, you are invited to pronounce yourself. Do you accept the entry of this country into the OECD? I think that's Economic Union. There it is. Organization of Economic Cooperation. They're not a country that we're worried about, really. They're not a country we're going to plan on attacking anytime soon, so integrating them into this organization, I don't see any negatives to it. I guess this could expand our markets, hopefully. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright, now, back to keeping track of these guys. 3,000 troops there. Who's that? I saw somebody. 300. Trying to keep these out of Israel or away from the Israeli border. God. Never stopping. Even troops that are given orders to going away from the border are moving towards the Israeli border. Stop. Get away from them. Can I put them in this base here? Maybe I can put them in that base. What are you doing? I'm gonna start putting a lot of these units into bases. I think they can hold them there, hopefully. Looks like they're holding them there. Alright, this seems to be a solution. I'll build a camp here. God, there are so many of them. Pause. Send them into these seaports. Dealing with these logistics is crazy. 88,000. Get away. Into the city. Oh my God. Right there. Turn around. $174. Oh, those are tanks. Trying to keep them as far from the Israeli border as possible. Stop. Wow. And it's tough to click on these things too, because sometimes you click and it doesn't always pick it up either. Alright. Hopefully the presidential palace will be taken soon. Wow. A lot of forces. No. Right there. Alright, I think we've cleared out a little bit. What is that guy doing? There's another one. Oh my God, look at all these guys. Why are they going into Israel? There's too many of them. Get away from the border. If we look at the conflict, the Lebanese troops are almost wiped out. They've only got 2,000 left. Regular infantry. They got about yeah, they got some tanks left too. Less than 3,000. Well, we still have 131,000. Killed more than twice as many of their troops as they've killed as ours. Let's take a look at this. Taking over the People's Square. There was another report on the Alright. Get out of here. I thought I saw a report on the status of the war. Alright, we're gonna just try to get through this still. Come on. Good God. Occupy that base. Looks like this base might be over. No, that's not a lot of people in that base. Alright, what is going on in the city here? Have we made any progress? There are still probably a ton of troops here. And I'm still waiting for these special forces to drop. They are dropping some of them. See if we can't get some of these guys on the ground. Take out that guy. Got him. And let's take out this guy. 14 of them. Got him. Now, where are your commandos? Gotta get those commandos on the ground. Commandos, I think, can do a lot of damage inside the palace here. Let's use this one to shell that tank, those tanks. Come on, get them. Fire. They both wiped each other out. All these troops to the bunker. Still got a lot of guys in there. Damn. Pause 1 second. See if I can't throw some grenades. See what that does. You're not shooting them. I have to send these guys to take out these other guys. Can't seem to do it. Throw it. Into the palace. Come on, attack these guys. Seem to be losing a lot of forces in that palace. What's going on here?
The theory that says if E1 doesn't...
Yes. Go ahead and make the appointment. Still have to meet with the Prime Minister of Bulgaria. God, these Israel... Come on! Look at these guys. Get out! I have to keep a close eye on these guys. Yeah. I really just have to keep a close eye on these guys. I cannot go into the city. Hopefully the French can take care of the city for us. My God. I'm trying not to take military action against Israel. This is horrible. Here come French troops. Let them get into the city. Let them do the fighting for us. I can't even see this unit. Into the base. Stay there until I tell you to go somewhere else. Alright, they're down to 1,500. What? More Israeli forces. Israeli rocket launchers have positioned themselves. They are getting ready for a fight. Care for refugees. Enter the city. Enter the city. I just have to keep doing this. Sorry, this episode, I'm not going to be doing all the talking because I'm just trying to pay attention to all this garbage. What if there's an easier way to command these forces? I don't think there is. If anyone knows, feel free to post. Beirut is definitely under fire here. There's a lot of... The city is burning. Our forces took some hits. Let's get into that city. Come on. See if I can just direct them where to go. Take out these tanks. And I can't get these special forces on the ground. They're just sitting there. Police headquarters. Alright. Can't stay on that screen. More of these guys, look at them. Turn around. Come on. Warmongering. Alright, that's not that bad. That's a typical warmongering hit. Yeah, the military aspect of this game is kind of unorganized. I wish you could organize the military units a little bit better in this game. Because it's all randomly done. And I do not like the way they do it. Get away from their border. They really just want to start a war with Israel. It seems like the military wants to start a war with Israel, and I just have to keep a very close eye on them as the political leader. Can't let the military drag us into a war with Israel. Look at all these guys. Come on, right there. Can't even put myself in the city either, because there's something in the way. One of my guys is in the way. Alright. Frustrating. Very frustrating this one is. I probably should just finish this myself without even recording this for you guys. Let me know if you want me to do that, or if you enjoy watching this chaos. We're at 30 minutes here, it's almost. And I didn't even get through the meeting with... Did I even have the meeting with Bulgaria? Or was I in the city for that? Oh, Thursday's a meeting. Wednesday and Thursday. Alright, back down there. Look at them. Still trying to get across that Israeli border. Look at these guys. The orders are sending them... They're going in the opposite direction of their orders. They are not following orders. They're gonna make you follow the orders. Here we go. Get into that city. You must follow my orders. Look at him! Get away from the border! Go there. What is going on in the city? How many more are there? Into the palace. Don't attack the bunker. Just go into the palace. Start shelling those guys. Move these tanks into that square. Bad ground. There we go. Alright, hopefully that'll do something. Well, at least get to the meeting with Bulgaria. We build a camp right there. Russian Workers' Party meeting. Offer financial aid.
Listening carefully.
$500,000.
Thank you for your precious support.
I've been giving them a lot of funding. Turn to base. I'm gonna start sending people back to base. Heck with this. There we go. Construction of a camp. We'll take that. Hopefully we can house some troops there. Alright, we took over the victory square. What is going on up there? What is going on in the other city? We have the balance of power here. There's like nobody here. Take out that tank. Oh, that worked. There are a lot of tanks in this city. Hold the square. A lot of tanks, not a lot of troops. Oh, that was a big hit. These are just hitting them while it's paused. That's amazing. Okay. Unpause. What are you doing? Return to base. Get out of there. French troops. Looks like tanks. Alright, this base will be constructed in 2 days. Those bases are quick. Let me build a base. Build a camp in the north. Away from the Israeli border. Oh God. Here they come. Back into the city. Right there. Turn around. There can't be too many of their forces left. It looks... Okay, good. I thought that was mine for a second. Looks like they pulled their missile launchers away. That's good. And are they back to being gray? They're gray again. Ah, nice. I think we've relieved tensions with Israel. Whoa. A bunch of my guys just got killed. What the heck was that? What's going on here? Balance of power is definitely in our favor. They've only got 267 infantry. Alright, I think we are winning the war. I'm going to meet with the Bulgarian Prime Minister. All for coffee. He's got an ulcer. Give him praise. He likes that. Renegotiate military alliance. Let's grant land access for both of us. Yes! Very good. Very good. Let me see if I can get a military base. Does that mean that we get a military base, or does he get a military base? No, he refused. What if I allowed him to build one in my country and I build one in his? No, it didn't work on that. At least we got land access. That's tremendous.
Yes, it's a good idea.
And he's going to vote with us at the next EU summit. Very good. Very good meeting with the Bulgarian Prime Minister. I'm happy about that alliance. End the meeting. Okay. So, in general, I have been not talking a lot this episode, and I've been, I think, complaining a lot. We have 2 military camps. Oh my God, I'm going to pause this. We've got 2 military camps under construction in Lebanon. I think that hopefully that's a solution. The other solution is probably basing these units, 89,000 soldiers there, at these naval ports. 2 things I didn't realize going into this. Again, I haven't fought a lot of wars with this game, but these are definitely options to manage the logistical problems that we've seen in this series. It looks like tensions with Israel has lightened. French troops are landing. I thought there were Albanians somewhere around here. I don't know where they are. And Lebanon is almost defeated. They have very few units left. Yeah, so it looks good. Hope the episode wasn't too boring for you. Hopefully in the next episode we will definitely end this war, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to annex Lebanon when we do. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you haven't done so already. Feel free to comment down below and share it with your friends. Thanks for all the support, and I'll see you in the next episode.